on Instagram. So this is a video specifically for how to get products sent to you for free on Instagram or from Instagram, and how to basically work with brands getting products for free so you can review them on Instagram. This is specifically geared towards smaller followings. But I guess if you have a bigger following and you don't know how to do this, then you absolutely are welcome to watch this video 100%. So I do have another video where I discuss like 5 tips to get more followers on Instagram, and I go over a few different things that you should definitely watch. And if you haven't seen it, I would recommend you either go watch it and then come back to this one, or as soon as you're done with this one, go watch it so you can get my tips from there. Because a lot of that stuff should be incorporated into this. So just a bit about me is I have been doing Instagram basically since the beginning of this year, when I was actually like, oh, I'm gonna do this, like I'm gonna take this seriously. And I had like 1,000 followers in like February or something, and I've been working with brands since I had like 1,000 followers. I now almost have 10,000 followers, and that was just like a few months ago. So, and I do this for a living, guys. I do social media full time. That's my job. So, but I have been working with brands since I was at 1,000 followers, and I've been getting free stuff sent to me for months now. So I'm just gonna tell you my my tips for it and what I did that was successful, so you can also implement them and you can start working with brands and eventually build up to where you're doing sponsored collabs, or till it's like a job for you, if that's what you want, or if you just want whatever you want to do. I don't know. Okay, so my tip number 1 is to have a good social media presence. You want your Instagram page to look professional. You want your content to be high quality. You want to make a good first impression, because basically your Instagram is kind of like your portfolio. If you're reaching out to a brand, or a brand comes across your page, you want them to look at your page and be like, ah, I want to work with this girl or guy or whatever. Like, you want them to want to work with you. So you kind of need to, like, you know, think with that viewpoint, and then make sure that your page looks good. So that's basically tip number 1. And my other video covers like that in more detail as to like what that means. But have high quality content, don't have like low res or dark or weird images, don't have spammy stuff, don't have like tons of giveaway posts or reposts or like follow train posts or like memes. Like, you want to have a good professional page. You could also look at that brand, like whichever brand you want to collaborate with, and you can see what like the vibe of their page is, or like what their kind of like what their content looks like, and kind of mimic that or like duplicate it, because then you'll have a higher chance of them wanting to work with you, because your content would fit their page or their theme or their message or whatever. So that's another tip, or that's like one tip. So my tip number 2 is to get products sent to you for free to collaborate with, is you should join Facebook groups. And I did this in the beginning, and this was very helpful for me to like start networking and kind of building up different relationships with people like all over that have businesses or small brands. Because to be honest, if you're a small account, it's highly unlikely that like Nike or Adidas or like Urban Decay or Too Faced Cosmetics, I'm just throwing out different big brands, like, you know, it's not as likely that like the Gap is going to want to collaborate with you. It's just not likely. It's just not going to happen. Realistically, if it does, oh my God, please tell me, and you are amazing, tell me how you did it. But realistically, you will be able to work with smaller brands because they want to get the word out. They don't have the budget to be like investing in, you know, big influencers and paying lots of money for sponsored posts. So they are going to want people actually that will be willing to review their products for free, just in exchange for the product themselves. There's a lot of brands out there like that, and you just have to find them, honestly. So, itchy. So my tip on this is to join a lot of different Facebook groups that are like influencer brand collaboration groups, or like Instagram growth groups or blogger groups, or just a lot of like collaboration groups specifically for bloggers and brands, or influencers and brands, because that will help you network and it'll help you. You just need to put yourself out there, you need to communicate, you need to take some time to check out these Facebook groups and see if there's any brands that you feel like you would be a good fit for, and reach out to them and drop them your link or like message them or whatever. That I got a lot of collaborations that way in the beginning, and I got a lot of stuff sent to me for free that way. So Then the other tip, this is gonna seem like silly and obvious though, but like everybody knows people in their local area, and a lot of people are doing Amazon these days, or a lot of people are selling things online or doing e-commerce or Shopify. So I'm sure that you know people in your local area that are trying to launch a product, trying to sell a product, trying to get the word out there. And you could be like, hey, you know, I do blog on social media or on Instagram. I could review it for you. I've had a lot of people that like, I don't even really know, but someone knows someone and they know me and they reach out to me that have sent me stuff to try that are like local also. So in the beginning, I definitely had a lot of that, and you could 100% do that in your local area. Like Amazon is so saturated, it's hard not to find someone that's not selling something on Amazon. So if it fits your niche, then like go for it. Okay, my next tip is there's different apps that you could become a part of. Some of them you might not qualify for if you have like a smaller following, so they have to have like requirements that you have to have like requirements that they have to like approve you for or whatever. One of them is Octoly, where you can get stuff sent to you for free. Pretty sure you have to have 5,000 followers on this one, but it is free. They send you stuff for free to try products. I personally have never used it, but I have heard from a lot of other bloggers or Instagrammers or YouTubers or whatever that it's an option if you want stuff for free. That's not for paid collaborations, that's just for free stuff. So I don't do that, but whatever. It's an option. Octoly is the name. It's an app. You can check it out. But you have to have 5,000 followers, I think, or 1,000 YouTube subscribers. But if you do, then go for it. You can let me know if it was successful. The other tip that I want to give you is reaching out to brands, and you have to reach out to them in a way where you are like professional. Sorry, that's so rude. Okay, so the other one is like reaching out to brands. You can reach out to brands and realize that a lot of small YouTubers or bloggers or Instagrammers do reach out to brands a lot, so you might not get an answer. But it doesn't matter. Like, I have had success with it and I've had no success with it, both ways. But I'm giving you my tips, is that like, despite either never getting an answer or rejection, I still reach out to brands if I want to collaborate with them. But in the beginning, I still reach out to brands. I never stopped. Or if someone was like, no, thank you, I never stopped. So you can reach out to brands. Find their email. Email is more professional, but you could also send them a DM. I personally would suggest to send them an email. Usually it's like somebody on their marketing team or their like PR team. You could send them an email and just like make sure you give your link and make it very professional, and like make sure you're like bringing something to the table, like showing them value, or like why would they want to work with you. The other thing that's really important is that you need to have high engagement. And what I mean by that is, that's the other thing. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The other thing is like you need to have 1, real followers, and 2, good engagement. So I'm just gonna say that that's like a basic thing before you want to start working with brands, and good content. But definitely real followers and good engagement, because there are so many different ways out there right now where you can analyze accounts and you can see if their followers are real or not, and you can see their percentage of engagement. Like, there's a lot of different things out there that they can check it instantly. So you want to make sure that you have like valid like credentials to your account also. That's the other thing, is you want to make sure your engagement, your followers are real, your engagement is good, your content is good. The other thing is Influencer. That is a great way in the beginning to get products sent to you for free, for sure. Influencer is a website, and it's also an app, and you can just download it, or you can create an account, and you like link your social media to it, and you just start leaving reviews. You'll see how it works, but you basically leave reviews of like different products of different, whatever like your interests are. And if you leave a certain amount of reviews, or like, you start to show that you have some credibility, it's very easy. Then they will select you and they'll start sending you products to review, to be like one of the first people to review and to create content, and then you upload it. It's super easy to get sent for products for free that way. I signed up with them forever ago when I had like 1,500 followers, and I was getting stuff sent for free. So I've gotten makeup sent to me, I've gotten like lotion, excuse me, like lotion sent to me, skincare stuff, like mainly like beauty type of stuff, but I've had stuff sent to me. So you can use that. And then the other thing is you kind of just need to take the time to research, honestly, but there's a lot of different platforms out there where you can find, like, where they bring influencers and brands together. And there are some newer ones, so they also will accept like smaller accounts. But there's a specific one that you have to pay for. You have to pay like $6 a month. It's like a subscription basis where you pay $6 a month, but they will find like campaigns for you. They'll send you campaigns all the time, and then you apply for them. And then if you're selected, then you get sent the products, and then you do a post, and then it's like a collab. So I will say, I'm not with them anymore because I canceled my subscription when I started getting basically like people requesting to me, and I was like, I don't need to pay for this anymore. Like $6 a month is nothing, honestly, but it's like, I was like, I don't need this anymore. But in the beginning, it was great because in the beginning, I had options for campaigns. So that is one option. It's called Ambassador Marketing. I will just link it below so you can find it. It's also an app and a website. And then there's one more that I was thinking of. I think it's called Heartbeat. It's heartbeat.com. And it's also an app. I'm gonna link it below to make sure I'm saying it right, but that one you don't have to pay for, which I prefer. And it's the same thing where you like sign it, you make an account, you put your credentials, like your social media accounts, and then campaigns will like be running, and then you'll have the option to apply to them. And if the brand feels like you're a good fit, then they will select you, and then they'll send you the product, and then you have a certain amount of time to do the post, and then whatever, and then you create the content, you do the post, and it's they're great ways to start, kind of getting into the groove if that's what you're trying to do, and if you're trying to become a blogger or an influencer or a product reviewer or whatever, and you want to start working with brands, these are my tips, especially if you have a smaller following. I do suggest to continue to grow your following as you do these, because then you'll find that you'll get people coming to you, and you can just like turn down requests, and it's because you're so busy, which is awesome, because then you're like, oh, this is success. I mean, like it feels good, because you can compare like where you were to where you are now, and you realize that like you've accomplished something, like little stepping stones. So I'm not here to preach. I was just here to give you some advice on how to get stuff for free for product reviews. My family sometimes are like, where'd you get that? And I was like, oh, it was sent to me. Like these bracelets, for example, and this necklace and this jewelry, like this was all sent to me by a jewelry brand called Wired by Alp. And though I have 8,000 followers now, or like over 8,000, I've like first worked with them when I was at like 1,800. I had like 1,800 followers, like 1,000 something. And we ended up collaborating, and she sent me a necklace, and I'm pretty sure I found them on a Facebook group. So that's an example, and then now we have this great relationship, and I've never met her, but I love the girl that owns that company, and I will definitely want to continue to support her and work with her, because it's a great partnership, and like you build relations, and it's really awesome. So here we go again, talking my ear off, because it's what I do. I'm sorry guys, I talk so much. Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna make a 2-minute video, and then it's like 15 minutes later, and I'm like, like here it goes again. All right, so I'm gonna stop talking. I feel like I have more tips. I kind of need some water, so that's cool. But this video is just how to get stuff for free on Instagram, specifically geared towards maybe smaller accounts. I've been getting stuff for free since I was at like barely 1,000 followers, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. You just gotta do it and take my advice. And watch my other videos so you can see my tips there. And if you do want one-on-one mentoring, I do offer that. And I do work with new bloggers or influencers, or not even new ones, but ones that just like should be making money and monetizing their accounts already, and they're not. So I will work with them too. I'll work with whoever. So, oh my gosh, so much talking. Anyways, so you can always reach out to me if you are interested in that. Otherwise, I do hope this video was useful for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Follow me on Instagram. It's fun. Instagram's fun. There's a lot going on over there. And yeah, until next time. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching my videos, guys. Thank you. Oh my gosh, do not forget to subscribe. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I love you. Okay, bye.